45 miles separate the cities of Eugene and Corvallis, but the number of barbs and shots thrown back and forth between these two institutions could fill a distance triple that size. What a matchup we have for you in the battle for the state of Oregon. Welcome to Corvallis, Reser Stadium, home of the Oregon State Beavers. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Oregon State Beavers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Ducks will get us started with the opening kickoff. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Oregon State Beavers offense will get the first crack at it here. The Ducks slipped out with a close one the last time they squared off with the Beavers.
They were sleepwalking a little bit in that game. They felt like on paper they matched up extremely well against their in-state rival, but David, they got caught napping early. That can't happen again today.
And the Beavers don't care what their record is. They want a bite of Oregon every single year. They want to ruin their season, and last year they got so close, they're chomping at the bit for this win.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Johnson wants to throw it. Got his man. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. He'll do it himself. Nice move there.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Makes the catch. It's Carr. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. Punt is on its way. Wants to bring it back. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. So Oregon's offense will have its first possession of the game. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best.
Hits the afterburners. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
They've got him wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. Looking for a crease. It's Hill. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Off play action. Got his man quickly. Headed to the end zone. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Johnson looking to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Martin. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold on.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. He's looking to pass. With the catch, it's Carr. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Second down, he'll throw it. Pressure coming. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Got it in the middle, it's Flanagan. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. The Beavers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes a move. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Here's a heat. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. Now on second down. Looking for a gap. It's Green. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And that play is going to drive the offensive coordinator crazy. Remember, in college football now, there's communication between the coordinator and the quarterback with the headsets in the helmet, and you know he was reminding his QB that time, listen, you cannot take a sack here. Remember, we're in field goal range. If nobody's open, throw it away. His QB did not listen to the advice. He takes a terrible sack, and now they're out of field goal range.
They punted away on fourth down. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Johnson wants to throw it. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Flanagan. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Trying play action. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Beavers will punt this one away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? From the gun, running back gets the give. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Tight end now in motion. Give to the running back. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Beavers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Johnson looking to throw. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Oh, they're after him. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down. The Beavers will punt it away on 4th down. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. A quick pass to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Here's the handoff. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Caught close to the marker. It's Hill. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The give to the back. It seems as if this old feud has been going on since Lewis and Clark set the foundation for the Oregon Trail. They've been playing since 1894, guys.
Game's been played for a long time, a lot on the line in the state of Oregon. Bragging rights, Jesse, for a whole year.
I feel like it's one of the rivalries in college football that maybe a lot of people don't talk about or really know about. But if you've ever been around this game, you know about the tradition and the history and the emotion surrounding this game. This is easily one of the best rivalries in college football.
Moore will throw. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the Ducks will try to pin them back with the punt. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Got a man, it's Wells. Out of bounds at the 22, and just like that, they're out of trouble. And the Beavers send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Takes it on the return. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the first play of the drive starting here from the 45. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. Look out, he's got room. Turning it on. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Didn't get much done on that, Brian. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. The short hands, it's Moore. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Moore to the air. That's reeled in, it's Moore. They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the first down marker. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. The Ducks will call on their punt team. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Gonna swing it on second down. Makes the grab, it's Carr. Finds enough room to get it to the 21 before going out of bounds. Wants to go up top on first down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Beavers decide to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. And the returner will be dragged down. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. The give from the gun. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold on.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Moore will throw. Here comes the heat. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
The Ducks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Throws to the wideout. Fires into traffic. Picked off. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Finds the tight end. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. These offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
The Beavers line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Off play action on first down. Fires to the tight end. Nifty little juke, and he's out to the 37 before he stopped. And the Ducks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Moore to the air. And it's incomplete on third down. The Ducks will send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes are all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Power football with the run. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Grabbed behind the line. It's Stanley. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Beavers will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see what he can do with it. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
Moore will throw. They're setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. The Ducks will punt this one away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Hand off from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top, using the back as a receiver on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Snagged in the middle. It's Wells. This offense has a little room and a fresh set of downs at the 23. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. The Beavers have this offense rolling. Wide receiver going in motion. The give to the lone running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Beavers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Got a man. It's Harris. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold.
His offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. Johnson wants to throw it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
How about that? I mean, they knew this defense was good defending the pass, but that had more to do with who's in the secondary, not necessarily who's up front. David, his best Pollock impersonation, picking that one off.
Yeah, baby, you don't get many opportunities to drop in coverage. You don't get many balls thrown your way, but when you do, you want to make sure you take advantage, showing off the athletic ability, showing the hands. The big defensive lineman comes up with the INT.
And the Ducks will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Back's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Ducks! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. From inside the 10, here he comes. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks, that's just ridiculous.
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Johnson looking to throw. He's got him. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Beavers will line up to punt it away. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Looking to throw on 1st down. The quick out. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. On the ground, it's Harris. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Looking downfield on 1st down. Lost one deep down the right side. Touchdown, Oregon! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Johnson wants to throw it. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Finds his man, it's Harris. Gets a little breathing room there as he's out of bounds at the 10. The Beavers will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Can't hang on across the middle on 1st down, and maybe he was worried about the shot he was going to take. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Grabbed over the middle. It's Casper. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Quarterback running on the draw. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking left. It's caught downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
1st and goal, Oregon.
Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Moore to the air. Max looking for the goal line. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Fires to the end zone. Intercepted. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go here between the Ducks and Beavers. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Oregon and Oregon State plays out.
The Beavers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Snags it over the middle.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. The Ducks lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. Lining up from the 34 on first down.
Good enough for a first down.
On the run, it's Green. There he goes. Got enough for the first down. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. To the ground, he's got it again. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Now facing a third and long. Moore will throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Hold it.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defensive line stands on the result of the play. And the Ducks will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far.
Second down.
Back to pass. Pulls it in, it's Harris. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Grab behind the line. It's Stanley. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Beavers send out the punt unit. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's low. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. They'll run the counter, and he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Ducks really need to keep this drive alive on third down. To the ground to try to move the chains. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. The Ducks will call on their punt team. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Fires to the big fella. Breaks into the open. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Johnson looking to throw. And wings it incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They'll go to the ground. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Martin. They bring him down right at the 45. Not enough to move the sticks, but maybe close enough to go for it here on fourth. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Beavers decide to punt it away. Oh, that's one that can mess with your confidence. That is horrible. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Looking for the sideline, and a nice job to keep his feet in bounds. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Gets rid of it. It's complete to the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. To the air on second down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Now on third down for this offense. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Blasted as he lets it go. And the Ducks line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. Johnson wants to throw it. Rushes on him. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Beavers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the big fella. Oh, there might have been trouble if they hadn't knocked him down so quickly. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
You know, I'd be worried right now if I were this head coach. I've already had my starting quarterback knocked out of the game. I'm watching my backup quarterback now get ragdolled around as well. What can we do to protect him and give ourselves a chance to win this game?
And the Beavers will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the side.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Johnson looking to throw. Pucks it out of the air. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Beaver! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Sends it back in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's low. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They're going to run it. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Trying to impose their will with the run. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Makes the catch. It's Moore. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The run from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Moore to the air. With the catch, it's Moore. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They'll unleash the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. Bringing the heat. Caught in the backfield. It's Stanley. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores. And boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The Beavers have it with a 1st and 10. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. It'll be 3rd and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Setting up the screen. Can't get him to the ground. He's run out of bounds, and they'll say he stepped out at the 27. The Beavers are rolling down the field. The give to the tailback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Stanley. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Fires one high and deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
You got to be so careful, too, David, because on 3rd and long, they're playing their nickel now. They've got extra DBs on the field. Those windows are going to open and close really, really quickly.
Taking it the other way. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And first down for the offense.
Running back searching for a hole. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Moore will throw. He's got his man across the middle. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
To the wideout. Gain of 28. And that's a first down for the offense.
That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on second down. They go to the ground. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20.
Good enough for a first down.
Right back to the well. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the ground with the back. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. First and goal. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Pulls it in on the right. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now facing a 3rd and long. Brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Moore to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Casper. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Motion from the back. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Ducks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He put some heat on that one down the middle. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? They'll back them up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. Line getting set on second down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Casper. Pulled down for the tackle. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long.
Third down.
From the gun, wants to pass. Flips it out in the flat. They stop him well short of the marker. It's fourth down from the 27. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. And it's no good. Had a chance to make this lead 20, but we're still sitting on a 17. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Looking downfield on first down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Dumps it off in the flats. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Faced with a third and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Leaves it with the running back. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Moore will throw. He's got an open man. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one.
First down for the offense.
He'll pull it on the read. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gonna run it. It's Harris. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. They love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Ducks! And the beatdown has ensued. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. It's as if the Duck has hopped on that motorcycle and is revving the engine, and Oregon is threatening to drive away.
And Oregon's a team that, man, when they get it going, a lot of times they're just so hard to stop. The swag gets rolling. The uniform always looks good, but Oregon State's going to have to find something in this rivalry.
They need a big play, and they need it right now. The Beavers need to be able to slow down this runaway train that is the Oregon Ducks right now.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Wells. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Wants to throw on first down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for second down. Finds his man. It's Flanagan. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. And the Beavers are marching down the field. Wants to keep it in the air. Pressure coming. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. The Beavers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Here's a heat. And they get him down. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Carr. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short in the first. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. Moore to the air. They get to him as he throws. Got it in the middle. It's low. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Ducks are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Offense set on first down. QB draw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. The sure hands, it's Moore.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. And they've built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do you a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop you.
So as they've done so many times in this in-state rivalry, it is the Ducks who outlast the Beavers. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.